Hey guys, Synthane here, and welcome to Elder Scrolls Online Beta. I was lucky enough to receive a beta from today, Friday, until Sunday, so that gives me 2 days of access to the beta in its current stage. Now the game isn't actually out until the 4th of April, officially, but because I've gotten this opportunity to have the beta to this, which I'm really looking forward to, by the way, I'm going to share it with you guys, seeing as the sharing laws have now been lifted, so they're actually encouraging us to kind of stream and make videos of it, to try and show everyone that hasn't been able to get the beta, which is a lot of people, obviously. Now I have already made a character to kind of get the kind of feel of it and play in my own time, but now I'm going to make a character and do as much of it as I can, continuous recording, because I've only got 2 or 3 days to do this, and I want to get as much covered as I can to show you guys. Oh god, I don't know what to call my character because I have Synthane. I'll just go Synthane X. I'm going to stick with Valdemiri Dominion because that's what I chose before. And I think I'm going to go with High Elf. I'm going to show you the whole character process thing because it's a part of the game, although I'm just going to say it now, it is beta, so what you see now probably isn't exactly how it's going to look live, so don't take this as a kind of exact an exact kind of representation of what you're actually going to get as a product if you are planning on getting the game, which I for sure am, no doubt. I'm really happy with this game as it is at the moment. Now, I don't want to customize it too much because I don't want to spend too long on this, but you've got the kind of same customization as you did in Oblivion and Skyrim, which I played, by the way. I didn't play Morrowind, but I have played the other 2 games, so I know a fair amount about the lore. Let's go there, and let's go there. Now, I'm really rubbish at making characters look anything like me, so I think that's a bug where I can't actually hear my voice, but that is not a problem. Let's go through some hairstyles. Now my first character was a mage, a sorcerer, otherwise I probably would have chosen that, to be fair, so I like the look of the Templars, so I'm going to give it a go. I don't actually enough want a beard to look kind of scary. God. Let's just go with no makeup, whatever, because, yeah. Well, I look very scary, but it's okay. So I'll just flick through that. Yep, that is fine. Let's create the character. Now, like I just said, I have already made a character, so I kind of know what I'm doing, which will probably be better for you, so you don't have to spend too much time watching me stumble around trying to figure out what I'm meant to be doing, because I already kind of know up until a point. I'm so excited to share this with you guys. I'm putting Hearthstone on a kind of break for now, just so I've got this, because I want to use as much of this as I can. So let's get started, shall we? So I'm doing it obviously on PC. I don't even know if the console has a beta yet, but so it's using all the computer commands. Go away for this guy. I appear to not be having any audio on the actual NPCs, which is okay. I did earlier, so I know this is probably a bug, something to do with me, so I apologise about that. Like you, I'm a prisoner in this place, yet so much more. I am the past and the future, both. I am despair and hope. The tapestry we weave is a complex one. You cannot hope to see its pattern in its entirety. Not yet. What do you want from me? You must rescue me, and I, in turn, must rescue you. You must escape from this cell, take up arms and protect yourself, then find Lyris Titanborn. Lyris Titanborn? Who is that? I don't understand. Okay, now let's see if I can fix this audio thing. I apologise for that.
That's it! Quickly!
There we are.
You must escape before the
Sorry.
barge return!
Oh, okie dokie. So we need to get out of here. I'm glad I figured out how to
Quickly,
fix that.
follow Urgesine.
You wouldn't want to hear my voice acting the whole way through the game, I swear to God.
There are weapons in the forge beyond these cells. Arm yourself.
Now from what I remember from earlier, is that we're actually in more like Baal's Daedric realm. So that's why it's kind of all very dark and
Don't be greedy. We have a lot of
strange. What do I want? Let's go two-handed mace. Now any class can actually equip any weapon, but obviously the stats and effects are very beneficial to certain kinds. Like you wouldn't want like spell power to be useless on the warrior. So you've got the normal hack and slash
Do not slow
to begin with.
With the passing of time, any indecision becomes
With the
decision.
normal block sort of thing, so it's very kind of standard combat to begin with. As you level up and get more skills, obviously it becomes slightly more complex, but it's okay. It's a slow
Another
start.
enemy blocks the path ahead. Dispatch him quickly.
Whoa there!
Okay,
Are
so
you
that's
alright?
my level
I
up.
heard fighting.
Gonna commit to that. That's very reminiscent of the kind of normal Oblivion kind of thing. It's more of Oblivion, I find, than Skyrim, to be honest, but
You got more meat on your bones than most of these poor bastards, and I see you've armed yourself. Good. I hope you've still got some fight left in you. You're going to need it.
who are you?
A fellow prisoner. The name's Lyris.
Dearest Timeborn? I was told to
What?
find you.
Who told you to find me?
A strange figure appeared in my cell, an old man in rags.
Prophet. He spoke to you? What did he say?
He said our fates were intertwined.
Ha. That sounds like the Prophet, all right. He's a prisoner here, too. It was very dangerous for him to speak to you, even for a moment. You must think you can help me.
I can still hear his voice in my head. What does he want me to help you do?
Break him out, of course. Believe me, I can use all the help I can get. That blind old man is the only person alive who can help us get back home. Tamriel's a long way from here.
I'll help you.
Keep your weapon ready and stay sharp. This place is full of surprises.
I have so many questions.
I'm sure you do. And I'll answer them as best I can.
Okay, I'm not gonna go through any dialogue, I don't need to, for the fully use of time. I'll let you guys, if you're gonna play the game, I'll let you guys work all that stuff yourself. Sorry. Plus my voice acting sucks, so I'd rather say as little as possible.
The Ashen
in
mines
regards
are
to that.
dangerous, but they aren't as heavily patrolled as the other routes out of the prison.
Okey-dokey, so I've got my first special skill, which is kind of works in kind of talents.
Is a mighty and noble warrior.
And each
Trust
class
in
has 3
power.
talents to begin with. I think Templar has kind of a DPS spec, a more tanky spec, and a healing sort of thing.
Confidence is a beast that
No,
grows too heavy.
kind of
Each is
normal MMORPG style. Now I kind of know the controls fairly well because obviously I spent all morning, well not all morning, but
Do not lose
a
heart.
few hours
vestige.
playing this beforehand, so
You
I
are
know
tools
what
now.
to do. But when I first kind of started, I was very confused, probably because I'm used to playing other MMOs, and every MMO's controls are
We made
like
it.
quite different.
Come. The sentinels are at the top of those towers. We need to find a way up.
Well, he sentinels.
Magical constructs created by Molag Bal to guide his vision in Cold Harbor. The sentinels are connected. If we destroy one, the others will be blinded. With any luck, that will buy us the time we need to free the Prophet.
How can we destroy it?
I've no idea. Brute force? We'll find a way. We have to. Be ready for anything. I doubt Molag Bal left the sentinels unguarded.
Let's go. Okie dokie. I think it's really cool they start off in the Daedric realm, because I love doing that in Oblivion. I spend so much time just going into Oblivion.
Dude, you are
That did a lot of damage to me. You've got to be really careful. That's it, it's quite easy. Yeah. May have lied a little bit. So just once you like start getting into it, it's all very fluid. Before that point, it's very. I mean, maybe in live they'll give you more kind of instruction how to do things, but at the moment we're kind of left to our own resources, which is okay. I don't mind it, but something not. Okay. Oh. Got some swag pants on, yo. Oh, gonna explode. Okay. Let's get rid of you.
Quickly! While he's blinded, we must get to the Prophet's cell.
Graphics-wise in this game, I think it's kind of... We're going to get a lot of slack for this, but I think it's quite mediocre, like... Obviously there's only so much you can do, and it is, I'm just going to keep reiterating, it is still in beta, so it might even get better, but it's not the best graphics I've seen, but then it's not the worst, so I think it's kind of in the middle. But then the level of detail in the lore and the kind of skills and all that sort of stuff in the interface makes up for it more than enough.
The door's warded. We'll never get in this way. Damn it. Destroying the Sentinel must have triggered these wards. We'll need to find another way in. Maybe Cadwell can help us.
Who's Cadwell?
Cadwell is the oldest of the Soul Shriven. After years of torment, Soul Shriven usually go insane and turn feral. But not Cadwell. He was already insane before he left Tamriel. Mad as a box of frogs, but completely harmless. You'll see.
How can a mad person possibly help us?
Cadwell sees things as he wishes them to be. To him, Cold Harbor is a wondrous place. It's his home. And he knows it like the back of his hand. He's usually down by the river. Let's go find him.
Let's find this Cadwell. Okie dokie. So let's find a madman who should be right down here. There he is.
One fine day in the middle of... Hello, what's this? Out for a stroll then? Lovely day for it.
You must be Cadwell.
Sir Cadwell, yes indeed, a pleasure.
Quite.
And fair Lyris, good to see you, my dear. How are you then?
We're trying to get inside the Prophet's enclosure. The door is sealed.
Oh dear, well that is inconvenient, isn't it? Tell you what, I happen to know another way in. Much more of a scenic route. Rather a fun little jaunt, actually, full of traps and corpses and nasty beasties filling up the bits in between.
How do we get through all that?
Rather cautiously, I expect. Watch your step, hold your nose, and do mind the traps. There'll like as not be a fair dose of running and skull bashing as well.
Where's the entrance?
Follow the river. You'll find the door to the Undercroft at the water's end. Once you're inside, stick to the light, and you'll find a ladder that will take you right up to the Prophet straight away. Do give him my best.
Thanks.
Best of luck. Do check in now and again, won't you?
Okay. So let's go and fight our way through this kind of sewer sort of thing. The atmosphere is very nice though. That's the other thing. Oh. They die fast now. Didn't get another level up today. Nope. Okie. So even in the kind of introduction tutorial sort of thing, you're thrown straight into the action, which I really love. There's none of this kind of slightly story-driven, well I say slightly story-driven, it's kind of begins a story in Oblivion, but... Oh, I was totally not in that, but okay. feel like in Oblivion it's kind of very tedious at the beginning. You don't really get to do much. You get to kill a few rats and that's about it. Oh, so I got a star from that. How comes he? Oh, okay, you can't just walk through it then. I'm a bit nosy, so I like to kind of bet there's something in there. Oh, hello. The other thing I love about this, which I hate in most MMOs, is that you share loot with mobs. Like, you get loot from mobs even if you didn't, like, tag it. So, like, you don't have to be the first one. As long as you contribute some damage towards it, you still get the loot. Oh god, where am I meant to go? Over here? Whereas I hate in other MMOs where you're constantly contesting for one bit of, well, one mob or one bit of kind of loot, and it's really silly.
The Prophet's cage should be just ahead.
It kind of gives
Quickly now, we
people
haven't much time.
the initiative to actually help instead of like just watching and hoping that you're gonna die. Oh, so this is where it starts getting a bit juicy.
Alright, the good news is we made it here in one piece, and the Prophet looks unharmed. Now the bad news. It's going to be up to you to keep him safe and get him back to Tamriel. I'm not going with you.
What do you mean? Where are you going?
I probably should have mentioned this before, but it never seemed like the right time. There's a trick to opening the cell. The only way for a prisoner to leave is for another living soul to take their place. I need to swap places with the Prophet.
Am I gonna be the douchebag? Am I gonna be a bit... Nah, do what you must,
We can't
Iris.
possibly understand it right now, but the Prophet chose you for a reason. You're important, and everyone and everything we've ever loved is in danger. Get the Prophet to safety. I'll find my own way back, if I can.
I'll keep him safe.
There are magical locking devices on either side of the cage. You need to deactivate both of them so I can begin the transfer. Once it's done, get moving. The Prophet will know where to go, but he'll need your eyes and your protection.
I understand. Good luck. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can fall down there, but I'm not gonna try it. Because knowing my luck, I will. Yep, I guess you can then.
I give myself that the Prophet might be free!
So I haven't actually progressed far enough into my own personal character to discover who the Prophet actually is, whether he's actually a major character, like from a previous game,
Back to
or...
Divines, you are safe. There is that at least. There sacrificed everything that we might go free. Her sacrifice must not be in vain.
Or it's a new character. Anyway, can we find a way to take her with us?
I wish that were possible, but I promise you, once we escape Cold Harbor, we will find a way to rescue her together, Vestige.
Vestige?
That is the name I have given you. You are but a trace of your former self, a soulless one, an empty vessel that longs to be filled. It is as the scrolls foretold, but not exactly as I imagined.
Why does Lyris call you the Prophet?
That is what I've come to be called. My true name is lost even to me. Years of torment have taken their toll. Quickly now, we must make haste to the anchor.
Anchor?
The anchors are Daedric machines of the darkest magic. Their chains bind our world and pull it towards Cold Harbor. I can use one of these anchors to return us to Tamriel, but you must lead me to it.
Alright, stay close then. So to my understanding, anchors are kind of the equivalent of the Oblivion portals, but because this is Cold Harbor, it's a different kind of means of getting in and out. So let's get to this anchor, which I don't think is too far. Yeah. You guys are enjoying this so far? For sure I am. I cannot wait for this game to be out, and I'm so upset that the beta is so short, but it's fine. deal? Nope.
The insects fight back. How amusing, and yet so very sad.
So I think that's more like Bao. I might be wrong. I can't remember what he looks like. This is the first kind of boss battle, as it were. Easy.
The Dark Anchor's portal is high above us. I will prepare a spell to lift us to it. But first you must reattune yourself to Nern in order to regain your physical form. To do this, you will need a sky shard.
Sky Shard?
A shard of ethereal magicka that carries the essence of Nern. Some link them to Lorcan, the missing god of creation. If you collect and absorb its power, it should restore your corporeal form. I will summon one of these shards for you to absorb.
I'm ready. So Sky Shards are kind of scattered
Shard
all
of
around the
Ethereals,
world,
fall upon us now and anoint us with your blessing.
and you find them yourself.
There, quickly, collect the sky shard.
It'll all get explained. I don't know why I'm trying to explain it now, but it'll all become clear soon. There you go. You've discovered some Sky Shards. Sky Shards are scattered across the lands of Tamriel. For every 3 Sky Shards you collect, your character will gain 1 extra skill point. So it's kind of an optional thing, but if I see one, I'm obviously going to go for it.
It is time. If we are to return to our own realm, we must act quickly.
What must I do?
First, you must activate the anchor. I can sense the dark energy emanating from 2 devices on either side of me. Activate both devices. I will begin the ritual that will pry open the jaws of oblivion and allow us to escape.
Where will we arrive in Tamriel?
There is no way to know for sure. In fact, it's extremely unlikely we will both arrive at the same location. Fear not, I will find you again when the time is right. Now go! Activate the devices.
Very well. Okay, so let's fire these up. And prepare for everything.
Great Akatosh, dragon god of time, your children are lost in the fog between worlds. They cry out for mercy. Hear my voice, Akatosh. I require your strength. Let the way be opened. Let these wandering souls return home. Let the will of Moloch Baal be denied. Hurry! We must go now!
Okay, let's go. It's so cool, isn't it?
Vestige awakens once again. Come here. Please.
And here we are. In the world of Tamriel. In our cloth and rags.
As I feared, we arrived in different locations. I am in a city near the sea, in a land of eternal spring. The air smells of the ocean and of markets and gardens.
Well, lucky
It
you.
matters not. You have awakened once again, and we must set you on your path.
Awakened?
The voyage between worlds was both chaotic and violent. It deposited us in Tamriel, but some distance apart, and quite unceremoniously upon our heads. I lost consciousness myself for a time.
What should I do now?
For the time being, your journey must continue without me. Venture outside, explore this new place and learn what you can. Expose the agents of Moloch Baal, wherever you find them, for their means are perfidious, and their scheming ever present.
When will I see you again?
I cannot foresee that, not yet. But we will meet again. There is still much we need to accomplish.
and we complete the quest.
Remember, the agents of Molog Bar are everywhere. Tread carefully.
Looking much better than last night.
Okie dokie, so let's equip our ring. I thought we got a level up, but maybe it's just a skill up. It was just a skill up. So I think, is there a heal? Let's give myself a heal. I will need it. Sweet.
Remember, the agents of Molog Bar are everywhere. Tread carefully.
Do you have any idea where I am?
I must confess that this place is unknown to me. You appear to have arrived on a tropical island at the site of a shipwreck.
What should I do?
Explore this place. Speak to the locals. I sense that the catmen of elsewhere are present. So you may be in their territory. When I've found a safe haven, I will contact you again. Until then, be safe.
Very well. So that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I will continue to do more, obviously, but this was just kind of the introduction. I cannot wait to play this more and show you guys what else there is to the game. But for now, see you later, and stay awesome.